The hospital corridor trembled with whispered judgment as sunlight poured through tall glass windows, illuminating a moment that would shatter a family's legacy forever. 26-year-old Elena Veros, once the radiant pride of a powerful corporate empire, sat frozen in her wheelchair, her trembling hands resting on her growing belly, while the signatures on a legal document stripped her of her inheritance, her home, and her family name. The daughter of billionaire CEO Marcus Veros had been disowned before her wedding, abandoned during the brightest hour of the day when the world outside bustled with life, while hers seemed to collapse into silent darkness. If you believe in kindness and second chances, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories, where powerful journeys remind us that hope often arrives when everything feels lost. Elena had once lived in a glass mansion overlooking the city skyline, celebrated for her sharp intellect and warm heart. Her life changed forever after a devastating car accident 2 years earlier left her paralyzed from the waist down. During her long recovery, she found comfort in a relationship that promised love and stability, only to discover she was pregnant shortly after her partner disappeared without explanation. Her father, obsessed with public reputation and corporate image, considered her pregnancy a scandal that threatened the family's carefully built empire. By midday on a bright summer morning, he ordered her removal from the family estate, erasing her from corporate records and severing every financial support line she once depended on. The blazing sun outside felt almost cruel, highlighting the contrast between the lively city streets and her empty future. With nowhere to go, Elena was transferred to a modest rehabilitation center located on the outskirts of the city. The facility struggled with funding and staffing shortages, leaving many patients neglected despite the cheerful daylight that filled its aging hallways. It was there that she first noticed Ryan Holt, a 34-year-old janitor and single father who worked tirelessly through morning and afternoon shifts to support his 7-year-old daughter. Ryan carried an unspoken exhaustion in his eyes, yet his gentle nature was visible in how he carefully polished floors, arranged chairs for elderly patients, and offered silent encouragement to those fighting their own battles. Unlike others who saw Elena as a fallen heiress, he treated her presence with quiet dignity, ensuring her room always faced the sunlit garden where children played during visiting hours. Ryan's life had never been easy. After losing his wife to a sudden illness years earlier, he raised his daughter alone while juggling multiple part-time jobs. His salary barely covered rent and school expenses, but he possessed an extraordinary resilience that allowed him to see broken situations as opportunities for rebuilding. Observing Elena's silent tears during bright afternoons, he began helping her with small tasks beyond his duties, arranging therapy equipment, adjusting her wheelchair, and ensuring she received proper meals when nurses were overwhelmed. Over time, his consistent kindness became a fragile thread pulling her back from emotional isolation. One vivid afternoon, during an outdoor therapy session under the warm golden sun, Elena experienced a frightening medical complication related to her pregnancy. Panic spread across the understaffed center as doctors struggled to respond quickly. Ryan, despite lacking medical training, acted with calm urgency, contacting emergency specialists and assisting nurses in stabilizing her condition until advanced care arrived. His determination and refusal to let her fade into neglect marked a turning point in her recovery journey. From that moment, Elena began rediscovering strength within herself, inspired by someone who had far less but gave far more. As months passed, Elena slowly regained partial mobility through intense daytime therapy sessions, supported emotionally by Ryan and occasionally cheered by his daughter during visits to the therapy garden. News of her progress eventually reached media outlets after a local volunteer shared her transformation story. Public sympathy grew rapidly, highlighting corporate cruelty and societal judgment against vulnerable individuals. The same business networks that once admired Marcus Veros began questioning his decision, causing reputational damage far greater than the scandal he feared. On a bright spring morning filled with chirping birds and blooming flowers, Elena gave birth to a healthy baby boy surrounded by compassionate medical staff and Rayan's supportive presence. The moment symbolized rebirth rather than tragedy. Instead of returning to her father's empire when he attempted reconciliation after public backlash, she chose independence, launching a foundation dedicated to supporting disabled mothers and abandoned families. With Rayan's encouragement and logistical help, her initiative gained global attention, transforming her pain into purpose and redefining her identity beyond wealth or status. Before we reach the final moments of this story, we have a special request for you to comment and share your thoughts about resilience, forgiveness, and unexpected heroes who change lives in silent ways.